British Empire was built by corporations. Derry was the first city in history to be governed by a private financial operation. Not a government, not a king. A private body of bankers and merchants. The City of London Corporation took our land and turned it into a profit machine for themselves. There is no national pride in the British Empire. It is corporate theft. And the same elites that profited then still profit today. The empire was never peaceful. It sustained itself with mass violence and terror. British textbooks say, "We left peacefully," or "The empire ended with dignity." But the truth is, the partition of India killed 1 million people and displaced 14 million. They held hundreds of thousands of Kenyans in concentration camps. They dropped poison gas on civilians in Iraq in the 1920s. 1 million Irish people died of starvation and another 2 million fled the country on coffin ships, while the British took grain from Ireland to England under armed guard. This is not benevolent management or "we brought you civilization and democracy." This is a military occupation and ongoing systemic abuse. Britain profited directly from slavery. And then the British public paid reparations to slave owners, not the enslaved. In 1833, when slavery was abolished, the British government paid the equivalent of £17 billion to slave owners to protect the elite, while the descendants of enslaved people have been paying that off all the way up until 2015. Modern British citizens, you paid for slavery, for the loss of slave owner profits, not to repair the lives of the enslaved people. The British manufactured famines. It was kind of their thing. This is not all just nature, bro. It's policy. Draconian, inhuman policy. Churchill killed 5 million people, at least, of starvation. The empire still exists. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's just rebranded. It's financial now. The City of London still controls vast amounts of offshore wealth. There are 14 British overseas tax jurisdictions. All of the former colonies, except maybe America now, are still economically dependent on Britain. Institutions like the IMF and the World Bank literally grew out of imperial finance structures. The empire is not in the past, and the British working class have been heavily manipulated and used by the empire, sent to fight wars to further expand colonial profits, fed myths of superiority to divide them from colonized people. You were denied solidarity with the other colonized workers who share your exploitation. You are not better than us. You are more exploited. Working class British people had fucking nothing to do with the empire. They were used by it. From Derry to Delhi to Davos. Nathan Rothschild, Winston Churchill, Enoch Powell, David Cameron, the City of London, Barclays, Lloyds, HSBC, all have direct links to slavery. The British museums are full of other people's fucking wealth. What's wrong with you? This is not a theory, and it is not up for debate. Do your fucking research.